My name's Simonize, and welcome to another Simonize stream. Tonight is going to be another Go Fast in Ulduar night. We're doing a speedrun attempt of Ulduar 25-man, all hard modes. Our best time with this roster, I believe, is a 1 hour 16-minute clear. Our best clear in the guild is a 1 hour 7-minute clear. So we've got a pretty capable team, and if all goes according to plan, we should see another very fast run. But as you guys know, if you've watched speedruns before, it does not always go according to plan. Even some of the easier bosses, when you push them to the limit of trying to go as fast as you can see a lot of mistakes, and you can lose the run, you know, even on an easy boss. So, very exciting stuff. If you're watching on YouTube, you can go down below the video. It'll be timestamped throughout to the point where the run actually starts. Which is when Flame Leviathan dies, and every single boss will be timestamped too. You might look at those timestamps and be like, how did they even get from this boss to the next boss so quick? These speedruns are quite fun, so I hope you enjoy it as well. We are also live on twitch.tv/SimonizeShow. You know, we're live 6 days a week. We might be live at the very moment you're watching this on YouTube. Hope you enjoy. We're going to be playing on this rogue here, Simonize 2. We're a full-time combat rogue tonight. They're relying on us to apply expose armor in the raid. So we're going to be set up with Glyph of Expose, Feint, and Fan of Knives. Yeah, I feel like if I was only looking at the boss damage, I'd probably take the Fan of Knives glyph out and run a Slice and Dice one. It's really nice when paired with Expose Armor glyph for applying Expose. However, in a speedrun, I care about my overall damage. So the Fan of Knives glyph choice here is a little bit of a nod towards dealing more overall damage and a little bit less single target boss damage with this setup. Give me just a moment. I am going to post the stream alerts on a couple other Discords real quick. We've got pretty good gear on this character. We got best in slot weapons, but some of the armor is still a little bit lacking. So there's plenty of upgrades we could get tonight. If we get lucky and actually see them drop. You know, as much as you want some of the loot, you know, sometimes you just get screwed and it doesn't drop. Doesn't matter if you go into a raid needing like 8 different items. Sometimes none of them drop, and you know, that's just the game. Got some wild stuff in the background right now. I think that's that's my Dark Souls mix playing. I don't know if that's quite appropriate for standing around in town. Let's mix it up to something a little bit more chill, like Rayman. Okay. That's a better one. And we'll switch it up when the speedrun actually starts also. I wonder if there's something wrong with the stream right now. I'm looking at some of the settings and it looks a little funky. Let me see if I can check this out. Big pog damage. Oh, Chocolate85 coming in with a Prime subscription. Thank you very much for your support, Chocolate. It's all over. He says the stream looks fine to you. Okay. My chatbot wasn't able to determine what the stream title was when it did a, like, you're now live announcement. Which is strange. Yeah, oh well. Whatever. We got the stream alerts out. We got the combat rogue going here. We don't have to do exposed duty every week, but this week there's only one other warrior in the raid. Usually when there's 2 warriors, then we basically don't have to do expose. But when there's one warrior, we usually just do expose. And that's what it is tonight. So we get, you know, every week's a little different. Let me see. Soldover says, happy video gaming this evening, gamer. Well, thank you. I have a lot of fun with these speedruns. I think that's, you know, the thing I'm most excited about doing in World of Warcraft. I feel like it really makes the whole raiding experience very, very high octane, very exciting. That's kind of in opposition to, like, I don't know, normal farm runs where, like, nothing's really going on, or, like, boss parsing attempts. I feel like in a setting where you're just focused on boss parsing, so much of the raid is just, like, meaningless or pointless, and you're like, oh, we have to do trash again. And you're like, oh, all I care about is the bosses. And it, like, makes it so part of the game is dumb and boring and, like, tedious. Whereas when your focus is on speedrunning and going fast through the whole thing, like playing well and adapting to different situations and staying 100% locked in for the whole run, you know, how quickly you dispatch that trash, how much you can pull at once, you know, pulling the trash into the bosses. You get all these, like, insane strategies that just make the entire raid experience relevant. Like, there's not a dull moment. So we've got the speedrun tonight, and then we also got another speedrun tomorrow night where we'll be playing on my main. Tonight's run is kind of the alt roster. It's not, I mean, we use it for practice, essentially, but it's the raid total damage is just a little bit lower than the main run. So, like, all the boss kill times will be just a little bit higher. You know, it will be a little bit less capable of a team in terms of just, like, the raw numbers we're able to push out. But the majority of the roster, the actual people playing the characters, are the same both days. So we got a skilled team, just a slightly less geared team for tonight. Risk859 says, I gotta say, speedrunning as a healer main has benefits outside of speedrunning. I've really learned mana management because of speedrunning. Let me tell you what, that's you. I don't play blue bar classes, but I remember all kinds of crazy tech about, like, throughout the different expansions, like using Flask of Distilled Wisdom essentially as a no cooldown mana potion. Like, that's insane. Doing drink walking, where you, like, time your drinks to be right at the same tick where you're going to generate mana, and then you keep moving so you can move while generating mana as if you were drinking. All these kind of insane strategies that are pretty cool. And then, yeah, like, you probably got to be much more smart about your mana management of, like, some healers might just be trying to, like, max out their healing meter so they're, like, sniping heals off of each other. But when you're operating as a team, like, that's stupid, you know? You don't want to snipe heals off of each other because that creates waste, right? The person that got sniped, you know, they just had a wasted cast. Anyways, yeah. Speedrunning, super cool. I like it. You guys should try it if you haven't yet. Selling off some of my Molten Core loot. So let's see. The run is scheduled to start, the raid's supposed to start at 8, but we always start with a little bit of a strategy review, which usually takes about half an hour. We just review a VOD from last week and talk about, you know, any strategies we're going to change or any strategies we want to do differently. Because in a speedrun, there is not going to be time to explain that shit mid-run. Only hard part is finding a very large group of people who are like-minded and go at the same time as you want to. Yes. That is one of the things that is actually just very difficult about World of Warcraft in general is, yeah, I suppose I kind of pitched it as like, oh, you should just try it. Yeah, it does actually require a pretty big amount of investment in finding that group of people that wants to do the same thing as you and has room for your class in their raid and goes at a time that's, yeah, okay. it's not exactly a thing you can so easily just try. But, you know, as exciting as it is, I say, you know, it's worth the effort trying to find a group that's at least willing to, you know, attempt to speedrun, in my opinion. Let me go on the guild Discord. I'm going to get in the voice chat and pull up the assignment sheets. Felicity, how's it going? What is up? Hello, is this the raid? Goodbye. Okay, I'll go in the they were all hanging out in a different channel, so I just went into the actual raid channel. And we'll just wait. Look. I'm all alone in raid 1. Yellow Ranger Simonize. Okay, let me open up the assignment sheet. We can get my Tricks of the Trade macros sorted out also. Do I have the roster up also? No, not yet. Let's see. I'll show you guys. This is what we're looking at today. 2 rogues, 1 warrior, 2 death knight, 1, 2, let's see, it looks like Ret Paladin and Prot Paladin alongside Feral. Alkbur probably, you know, is the flex tank when we need a second one. He always plays tank, but then he can flip into like Feral DPS when he's not needed. 2 fire mages, Boomkin, Shadow Priest, Hunter, 2 hunters in this group, 4 warlocks, 1 demonology, 3 afflictions, Disc Priest, Resto. These are probably both holy paladins. Tamamo. T. What does T stand? Oh, I don't know what the T stands for. Asterisk is for tank. T is for something else. Bold is a Draenei. Underline indicates leather worker. Man, the legend doesn't even tell me what the T stands for. Oh, maybe it's trial. I think some of those people are new to the guild. Felicity says, I'm hoping my retail token sells soon enough so I can buy a normal carry. That sounds... I hope your thing sells too, but I don't really know what all of that means. Risk says, I know you don't play blue bar classes. I enjoy watching your stream to get a different perspective on raiding. Helps that you are very analytical. That helps me when DPS needs some advice in my guild/raid. Hell yeah, okay. Can you explain the benefit of bringing a combat rogue versus all assassination? Yeah, let me show you this roster again. So this warrior is not a bitch. So he's not going to play a bitch spec like Arms, which is just insanely bad. Like, Arms is so bad. And Arms is the only other spec other than Combat Rogue that brings the 4% enhanced physical damage debuff to a raid. So, like, if you want this plus 4% physical damage, you gotta bring either a Combat Rogue or an Arms Warrior. And Arms Warriors are just complete and utter doo-doo. So you don't do that. You just bring a Combat Rogue. And, you know, as the only person applying this debuff in the raid, you could say, like, you could attribute 4% of the physical damage dealt to me, essentially, as the Combat Rogue. And if you look at my total raid contribution of, like, my individual damage, then you stack on top of that the value from the 4% physical, it becomes very obvious that, like, my total contribution is insane through the value of this debuff, significantly higher than an assassination rogue who's, like, just doing their essentially just doing their individual contribution. Now, we have some assignments. Lock J and Meta Tank. Let's see, Utility Mage. We have 3 Affliction Warlocks. And we have a Shadow Priest. So, I'm going to set up my Tricks of the Trade macros. Where's Tank? Here. Copy character name. I'm going to set up my Tricks of the Trade macros so I can hopefully tricks multiple Warlocks. Okay, we got the Tricks of the Trade for the Tank setup. And then Lock J. Copy character name goes into this macro. Save. And then the other Affliction Warlocks are... Well, the Utility Mage is being covered by the other Rogue, so Lock Max. Why are their names so goddamn similar? Okay, Lock Max and Lock J. Okay. We'll set them as focus, and we'll use them with our focus tricks, so we can get tricks on at least 2 different Warlocks. And then we could flex onto the Shadow Priest sometimes if we felt like it. Actually, I kind of want to try setting up my tricks macro. M tricks. What icon should we give it? I want to try doing it with a mouse over. When I'm trying to handle like multiple different players, I think it's better, or could work out better to do it on a at cursor than a at focus. That might make more sense. Yogg-Saron Island. Oh yeah, we have to go there. I forgot about going to Yogg-Saron Island. Billy Hayes asks, is there a place on the Discord explaining when it's good to move away from Forset for combat? Yes, the section where it says Wrath of Lich King Simulator and Wrath of Lich King Spreadsheet. Those are both tools you can use to assess your gear. Essentially, everyone's gear situation is going to be a little bit different, so it's really hard to just have a like general rule of when to do that. Because, like, it's very dependent on what options you have, which 252 pieces you're trying to replace, what other, possibly you have, like, expertise situation that's going on. It is really a case of you gotta plug it into the spreadsheet or simulator and just, like, see if it estimates higher DPS for you. Okay, so we are at Yogg-Saron Island for a very important reason, because we need to get Swiftness of Zanza X2. We have 1 in the inventory right now, but we can grab... What we're going to do is we're going to drink 1, then grab another, then get summoned to raid. So, the first one, if we don't die, the first one will last the entire time. But having the second one in the bag means that if we do die, we can re-up our speed elixir and keep moving fast. Let me see if my... Log damage. I want to see if this works at cursor. Let me put Lock J there and put this here. At cursor. It did not cast properly. What if I make it at mouse over? The ODB coming in for 14 months of support says, good luck, good luck. Thank you. Thank you for your long continued support, ODB. I'm glad you enjoy my content, and I hope you have fun watching the stream tonight. I'm excited. I'm working out a little tricks macro here. Big pog damage. Mouse over. Where did I put it? At cursor, at mouse over. Maybe that works. Luthien9 coming in with a Prime also. 4 months of support. Thank you very much. Yeah, and yes, I believe this is the raid. Yes, they hang out in the movie time channel. I don't know why. This is the raid channel. Okay. Someone was confirming what voice channel they were actually in. Let me see if I can make this work again. Get this macro sorted out. So if I mouse over Utility Mage and then... Yeah, okay, that works the way I wanted it to. Let's try that. So we have 3 different Tricks of the Trade binds right now. One that is just hard-coded to go to our Paladin tank. One that is hard-coded to go to our assigned Warlock. And then one that is at mouse over, which we will use to pick up whatever other Warlocks or people, you know, we feel like doing. Daring, coming in with Prime. Welcome back to the stream. Thank you for 3 months of support. LFG Speedrun hype. Let's go. Speedrun time. Deco Tech says, hey Simon, I've been rostered for a GDKP as combat rogue, but I've played assassin all of Wrath. My only level 80 weapons are daggers. What do I do? Oh, definitely, okay. That's a bit of a problem. You're gonna have to find yourself a fist weapon. You know, Serenite Dragon's the best available right now. Next up would be Masticator as a, like, good alternative. I'm assuming you don't have, like, 2 swords laying around. But it's like, you're gonna have to find yourself a fit. This is a bit of a issue. I mean, you can get Calamity's you can run Nax Ramus skip runs twice, kill Kel'Thuzad twice, hoping that you get a Calamity's Grasp. No, Backstab is not going to work out. If you're combat, I'm guessing they also want you to do Expose Armor. And if you try to do Expose Armor while using Backstab, you're just not going to generate enough combo points to do anything good. Yeah, my advice would be get the best fist weapon you can. You could go to Ulduar 10-man to try to get Masticator. I think there's another one. I think there's a 225 fist in Ulduar 10 also. EA is not a strict requirement. And then it might kind of work out to try to do a dagger build, but I would not recommend it. Yeah. You got yourself rostered as combat before actually having good combat weapons. I'd say you've gotten yourself into a bit of a pickle. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, Decotech, but I think that's kind of on you for, you know, offering to go combat, then getting rostered as combat without... Or maybe they're just telling you to be combat. I don't know if you volunteered to, like, the combat role, but you're in a little bit of trouble. You gotta... Okay. Yeah, I mean, run Nax Ramus 10-man. Skip to Kel'Thuzad, see if you get Calamity's Grasp. Then run it 25-man, skip to Kel'Thuzad, hope you get Calamity's Grasp. Then run Ulduar 10-man. I mean, maybe you do Ulduar 10-man first, because getting Masticator is really, like, the best option you can hope for. And I think there's probably a 225 fist out of Ulduar 10, but I don't know it off the top of my head. Alternatively, you could try to find a pair of swords like a slow main hand sword or axe, and then a fast offhand sword or axe, that could create a reasonable setup. Bright Falls, how's it going? What's going on with this soundtrack right now? Let's go this one. Oh, I should probably repair. I'm pretty sure I need to repair. $23 gold worth of repairing. Need just a few more people, it looks like. 2 more people to fill in. This guy is this person. Why am I here? Because we're getting the Swiftness of Zanza. We're going to drink 1. That, you know, as we've been doing for every speed run ever, basically. You start here. You drink 1 Swiftness of Zanza. Then you get another one from the bag, from the vendor, put it in your bag, and then you go directly to the speedrun raid. It's pretty important for classes that, you know, specifically for classes that don't have a passive 15% move speed. What did you make of the hardcore announcement? Sorry if I missed your input on it already. I thought it was kind of mid. It was like, they shied away from enforcing anything other than, you know, 1 life on the official servers. And I feel like 1 life character isn't even the most important rule for the experience that you get. I feel like the solo self-found rule, essentially the no trading rule, is much more important for making the experience exciting and fun than the 1 life rule, honestly. Like, I think that's what it's actually about. If the official servers came out and all it was 1 life, I would be pretty unimpressed. What's up? Yeah, I already figured that out. I've got exposed glyph ready to go. Hang on, let me write that down. Vezax, you're sundering? Okay. Yep, I'll get everything else. And frankly, I might accidentally expose one of those. And, you know, if I start exposing, I'll just keep doing it the rest of the boss. Okay, so we were told that we don't actually have to expose on Algalon, Vezax, Yogg-Saron Phase 3, or 1 part of Mimiron Phase 4. Okay, that's good, I suppose. Yeah, I think no auction house, no trading while you're leveling up is important. Time to speedrun the shit out of Ulduar? Just about. They're gonna get the I'm listening to the voice chat. They're gonna get the strategy review going soon. We do a little review of like last week's VOD, or like, well, usually like last good run VOD, which was not last week. And talk about the strategy. So it's almost time, iced coffee. Do I have explosives? I don't have very many explosives. We gotta fix that. Are there any other miscellaneous consumes I'm missing? 50 potions, 3 wrath elixirs. Got food buffs. Could go for some thistle tea. I need sappers. I don't need so many of, oh, wait. Hang on, they already have the... They already have the thing up. Okay, one sec. I didn't realize they already started the strategy review. Simonize 2. Some of those, get some of those. Couple more wrath elixirs. Oopsies. I have a note for this section. As soon as Razorscale dies, if you hit a Tricks of the Trade on our main tank, and then mount up, you should be able to get to get to Ignis with just about 4 or 5 seconds left on that Tricks of the Trade, and then you can send it right in instead of having to hesitate, because it'll send all the threat onto the tank. That's what I did last week. Because usually the tank is like really far behind and out of range of tricks if you wait to cast it until you get to Ignis. Okay. So let's see, this point of view is my main. Oh, every time the loot pops up, we gotta go pass on loot. Yes, I do not want to have to press those stupid buttons. Deploy a mailbox. There we go. Back to the strategy review. Alright, little XT Deconstructor here. Only 7 minutes into the run, we're already on Deconstructor. Moving fast. This fight, there's so many fights, but this one in particular is so good for rogues to have the faint glyph. You can see my faint icon, I'm just pressing it on cooldown. You press it so often because each cast of it is a chance to trigger your main hand Berserking enchant and a chance to trigger your main hand poison. It's just extra damage, and when you have faint glyphed, it's free. So you just press it all the time, and then like why it's so good on XT Deconstructor is because he does massive AoE damage during the tantrums, and the faint reduces your AoE damage taken by 50%. So it's like XT Deconstructor, it's super insane. Algalon, it's super insane. Kologarn, there's some AoE, but it's kind of whatever. Freya, it's really good. You know, you can feint those ground tremors. Mimiron, it's super insane because there's so much AoE on a lot of these Ulduar bosses, and reducing your damage taken means like you can run these comps like we're running tonight with only 3 healers. Like if you have a raid full of players that are like responsible and are actually managing the, you know, trying to minimize their damage taken, yeah, you can just cut the healers and bring more DPS and then kill everything faster. Like, if you have a bunch of bumbling idiot rogues that just, like, stand in AoEs and don't press feint, like, you have a lot more raid damage taken, and that contributes to needing 4 or needing 5 healers. Feint viable for combat? I have feint glyphed on all my rogues for Ulduar, all the time. I do not take that glyph off. That being said, I don't do, like, glyph or boss-to-boss glyph swapping very often. There are some bosses where you don't need to have feint, but like I said, it's still just a little bit of damage increase. Actually, not a little bit. It's like a fair damage increase just to spam feint and get extra poison procs. And then, like, on a handful of situations, it's just the damage reduction from AoE is super duper good. So yeah, all my rogues, I run feint throughout all of Ulduar, all the time. Not really, you know, debatable if you ask me. What feint glyph give combat? Extra attack. It gives, every time you cast feint, gives a chance to trigger your main hand poison and your main hand weapon enchant. That's berserking. And with the feint glyph, it's free. So you get an extra chance at a poison and an extra chance at an enchant every 10 seconds, just pressing it every time. And that's a fair bit of damage, actually. Yeah, usually I try to focus on a roughly 17 or 18 second rotation as combat, like cycle between my different abilities. So like my expose armor lasts 18 seconds, a 2-point slice and dice without the glyph of slice and dice lasts about 17 seconds, and a 5-point rupture without the glyph lasts 16 seconds. So those all kind of line up together, like about right. And that makes for a pretty stable rotation. We're actually, since we're not doing the slice glyph, we probably aim for a 4-point rupture, and we'll only be doing 5-pointers when we get like above average combat potency procs. But you're here now, Nedge. Well, I hope you enjoy watching one live this time. I'm glad I could reach you through the YouTube VODs, because that was kind of like the whole point of uploading them to YouTube. Like, some people can't catch it live, some people like are only on YouTube. So I'm happy to hear that you've been watching at least. Sounds like maybe not enjoying. You say you're stuck watching the YouTube VODs, but, you know, whatever. So here on Algalon, one thing we're doing to reduce raid damage taken is we're putting Doom on these collapsing stars so that it's timed so that it'll explode and kill the star right during the Big Bang when we're all in the black hole. And then, because we're all in the black hole in the Shadow Realm, we don't get hit by that star explosion damage. That's a pretty substantial reduction in healing required. And, you know, another one of the, like, strategic things we're doing to be able to 3 heal the entire raid. So here I'm Assassination, or I'm not like the dedicated combat guy in this run. So I'm in the run we're watching right here, I'm switching back and forth for different segments I start as Assassination. After Algalon, I switch to Combat. And then I switch back to Assassination during the Vezax trash. Yeah, full-time combat, we do have expose armor duty on almost all of the bosses. That doesn't mean we can't pump at the same time, or just pump a little bit less. I almost got killed there. I was in front of those storm-tempered keepers a little bit. In our speedruns, we usually send a paladin to do the Mimiron trash skip. In my GDKP runs, I usually do it on my rogue, because it's just pretty easy for me to do. But the idea is, we don't really need the third healer to get through this section of Hodir trash. So, like, losing the healer doesn't slow us down at all, whereas if we send a rogue over to do it at this time, it does slow us down, because the rogue does a significant amount of damage, so we literally just kill the trash slower. So, because this is a section where we can get by with one less healer, that's great. That's a perfect opportunity. Send the Holy Paladin to do the Mimiron trash skip. So we're just pumping big AoE. Basically this whole section, like, whenever you're at 2 or more mobs, pretty much are fan of knivesing as combat, which is almost this entire Hodir trash section, is 2 or more mobs. Think you got time to fix slag pot prediction? Wait. Oh, there'll be no... I won't be able to manage any predictions mid-run. But if I have any moderators in chat right now that want to handle predictions, feel free. Fun things like, will we get put in the slag pot on Ignis? Will we, you know, get gravity bomb on XT? Are good predictions, I would say. Will we die on, I don't know, something that risks dying? So when we get into the Keeper section, Hodir, Thorim, Freya, we're going, you know, from Hodir to Thorim to Freya, and at any point during that segment, if Auriaya is in a good position for us to pull her, we'll just quick, boom, do Auriaya. So that could happen, you know, anywhere between those bosses, just depending on Auriaya's patrol. So I believe in this run, we didn't fight Auriaya until, like, right before Freya. Like, we cleared Thorim, and we still didn't have a good Auriaya opportunity. So then we just did it before Freya, which is basically the last good opportunity to do it before, like, you know, you just gotta do it at that point. Vanish correctly on Razorscale? Yeah. Yeah, but that's like, I never screw that up. Except for when I do, but that's not very often. But yeah, that's a good example of a good prediction. Oh. That reminds me, I should look at the assignments. Let's see, what do we got for Flame Leviathan? Flame Leviathan, we're in a Siege Engine Passenger. Ignis, Razorscale, XT, Assembly, Algalon, Kologarn, Auriaya, Hodir, Thorim. We are directly behind the boss. Okay, that's good. For Freya, we're kicking the Water Spirit. Mimiron, nothing. General Vezax, nothing. And then here we have, dude, I love it when I get portal number 6. Due north, easy to find. Simon 3, combat. And we go right far. So we'll have like a specific tentacle that we go after. In the Yogg-Saron insanity rooms or whatever they're called. Illusion rooms. On Thorim, as combat, you've got to time the tricky thing is timing your killing sprees such that they don't risk linking a chain lightning to anyone else. What you've got to do is watch for his chain lightning casts and use a killing spree immediately after a chain lightning cast, because he's not going to do it again. So that gives you time to do the killing spree and then get back into your position to, you know, safely not link chain lightning to anyone. So yeah, at this point in the run, we hadn't killed Auriaya yet, so we're just like pulling as much trash as we need to occupy the raid until until Auriaya is in a good position. So that just happened to be that pair of Storm-Tempered Keepers, and then it's Auriaya time. You see, we have the Shadow Priest run in with the black ball thing. Well, I forget what it's called. Whatever, the damage reduction Shadow Priest ability. They get leapt on by all the cats, then everyone else runs in to engage the boss. So all of the bleeds go on to the Shadow Priest, and they take like, I mean, they got like a 90% reduced damage. Dispersion, that's what it's called. Thank you, Daring. It's a nice way to pull the boss, but it's something you gotta practice, because like, if the raid moves in too quickly, if you move in while some of the cats are in line of sight and others aren't, if you don't move in quick enough, then like the pounce cooldown resets and you get pounced on anyways. Auriaya is a boss where like the hardest part is pulling it properly. What do you personally EA in your speedruns when you're combat? That depends, like, on the number of warriors in the raid. Tonight we have only one other warrior in the raid, Lorianne, so I'm going to be exposing everything except for Algalon, General Vezax, Yogg-Saron Phase 3, and one section of Mimiron in Phase 4. When there's 2 warriors, the combat rogue typically will only expose XT Heart, Yogg Brain, and one part of Mimiron Phase 4. And then the warriors handle everything else, but that's when there's 2 warriors. So what we're doing now, we're just looking at the VOD from last week, bringing everyone up to speed. We do have 3 new folks in the raid tonight, trial guild members, so we're going over this strategy in great detail, you know, make sure everyone knows what the hell's going on. Ancient Water Spirit. Meteor in Space says, it's tough for me to watch the Chain Lightning some pulls. Not the easiest cast to see if he casts it in the same direction he's facing for me. Yeah, it's something I screw up too. And the thing is, like, you gotta get that first killing spree cast really early. Because if you don't do it really early, you're not gonna get a second use. So it's something you gotta pay attention to, like, right away. And let me think. Actually, on our rogue tonight, that might not matter because we're not running the Killing Spree glyph. We're doing Fan, Feint, and Expose armor, so we've got a 2-minute cooldown Killing Spree. So maybe we won't even be able to get 2 Killing Sprees on Thorim no matter what we do. Judge Ashi says, first go at combat for me in my GDKP tomorrow morning. Glad to be able to watch you go first. We'll be doing it live tonight, but if you want to check out the YouTube channel, there's a whole lot of VODs. Let me get a link for the VOD channel real quick. Yeah, here. There's a whole lot. Some of the, yeah, like this one's Combat. Combat Rogue, Ulduar, Speedrun. Most of them should be labeled with the spec I'm running, but, okay, not all of them are labeled. This one's Combat. If you see a fist weapon in the thumbnail, it's because I was Combat for that raid. So there's a lot you can see. Man, I'm happy with the way this YouTube channel has been going. I've been uploading just kind of VODs and highlights, a bit less refined content than my main channel. But people seem to like it, so I'm happy with that. We've binged the main channel, but wasn't aware of the VOD channel. Yeah, the main channel is kind of difficult for me, because I feel like there's not always something to make a good video on, and I feel like I've made the quality of videos so high that I'm like afraid to post something that I think is lower quality. Have you any updates on finding an editor? No, basically I just do a week worth of video editing and clipping on Monday and schedule it out for the whole rest of the week. I reached out to a couple different potential video editors and got no response from them. And I got a content stream, you know, I got a continuous stream of content to process, you know. I don't see a Sunder icon? Yeah, I don't track when there's Sunder. It's not my responsibility. I don't care if there's Sunder on the mob or not, because it's not something I can do anything about. I think a lot of people clutter their UI with a bunch of bullshit, and I feel like the stuff you actually want showing on your UI is stuff that helps you make decisions. And whether or not, like, you know, a lack of Sunder is not your responsibility, and it's not something you can do anything about. So I feel like that's, you know, a clutter. Alright, so they're through all of the keepers, and so then we go to... They keep backing it up to the Void Beast. Any predictions for tonight's show? I won't be able to manage predictions mid-show, because it's going to be speedrun, so I got to focus on the gameplay. But any mods in chat are welcome to send up some predictions. This part's my favorite, but it's going to suck tonight as combat. On this pull, we're going to double pull the Vezax trash pack, so we're going to fight like 16 mobs at once. Here in the video, I'm Assassination, and I'm going to pop the fuck off and do insane damage. Tonight, I'm combat the whole time. Combat just can't do the same thing. Because they don't have focus attacks. They just can't press Fan of Knives every global. Boom! Fellstriker on the first Fan of Knives. Let's go! Look at that! Look at my energy bar! Look at that! God, I love this. This part's the best. Look at the damage meter. Oh, it's so good. And that's not even an like, if you really wanted to, you would go for, like, an Assassination Blade Flurry build that has both focus attacks and Blade Flurry. And you would deal an extra 400 or 500,000 damage through the Blade Flurry use. But, you know, this is a speed run. I have to choose my specs to optimize the entire thing. And, like, this is the only pull. I feel like the Mutilate Blade Flurry build is the optimal choice. And, yeah, I'm gonna use, like, standard assassin and standard combat. For assassination, your glyphs are pretty simple. Faint, Hunger for Blood, and Mutilate. For combat, what glyphs you want to use is just going to vary based on a lot of different factors of what you're trying to do, what responsibilities you need to fulfill for the raid, you know, etc. So there is a Doc Dizzy TV, there is a glyph recommendation wizard linked in the Discord. So if you're looking for combat glyphs, I would recommend you look there. Join the Discord, go to the index channel. That's like the table of contents of a whole bunch of different topics, and you find a topic that's like, it says, what glyphs should I use as combat? And you click that, and it'll direct you to the glyph recommendation wizard. Kill the Animus, nice. Moving into Yogg-Saron. Every time I watch the strategy review for this, I'll tell you this. Phase 1 of Yogg-Saron is one of the easiest phases to get through mechanically. Like, to progress through this phase is very not that difficult. But it is one of the most difficult phases, I would say, to do an optimal damage output. To do an optimal damage output, you need to get onto each of these guardians super fast and start attacking it. You need to monitor your feint usage, so you have feint up whenever one of them dies to reduce your damage taken. You need to simultaneously be moving towards the guardians and not onto the clouds. And then, even with these fast, fast spawning guardians, you need to manage your combo points so that you don't let one of the guardians die with 3 or 4 combo points on it. You want to always be converting those combo points into envenoms. And, it's bad when you let one of them die with 4 points. So, if you really want to, like, min-max your performance, that's a actually very difficult phase of the encounter to min-max. Grasp says, love your YouTube videos. Is there a Phase 3 gearing guide coming? You can find information about Phase 3 Best in Slot on the Discord already. There will eventually be a YouTube video. I haven't gotten around to doing that yet, but the information's all there if you just want to read a chart on the Discord that tells you what's BIS. There's also, it's not literally just a BIS list. There's more than that. There's a bit of comparison to, like, your second best options and stuff like that. Should I get Exposed Glyph as Assassin? Nope. No, you should not. That information is also on the Discord, in fact. Discord's really great. It's not just your standard streamer Discord where they link you their streams all the time and ping you when they make a YouTube video. The Simonized Show Discord It's not your average Discord. Here it is. Here's the index channel. Look at this. Bistless, talents and glyphs, rating and leveling, interface add-ons and weak ores, macros, spreadsheet and simulation tools, my characters, what they're using, weapon comparison charts, trinket comparison charts, information about your hit rating, expertise rating. There's a lot of FAQs of like, I saw this spreadsheet that says rogues suck. Okay, well, maybe read a little bit more about that. Why rogues are using feint in Ulduar. What glyphs should I use as combat? Combat versus assassination, which is best and when to switch. Why is vigor talent in the rating spec? How and why to swap weapons as a rogue. Professions for PvE, tailoring versus jewel craft. There's so much information to read here that you can learn about rogues on this Discord. Reading through stuff like that. Anyways, strongly recommend. Today, combat into EA. Yep. Yeah, we're going to be combat today, and we're going to be doing exposed armor on almost all the bosses. Come out of the boss, triple parry immediately. God damn it. Yeah, there goes like 4,000 or 5,000 damage. When you get out of the brain room like that, it's you always get spit out in front of the boss, and despite what Yogg-Saron looks like, he can parry your attacks if you attack him from the front. Dropped a slice and dice there. That was yikes. Mage got mind controlled. Gotta kill him. There we go. That's our guild's best run. 1:07:31 was the final run time. Oh, wait, shit, look, dude, from the VOD, that's Maze DX. I think we recruited that guy. I think he's in the raid tonight. This is a VOD from a couple weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Hang on, let me check the roster. Did we recruit that guy, or did we recruit someone else? Now I gotta find out. The Boomy. Wait, did I see it? Oh, yeah, Maze Cutie Boomy. Yep, okay, I just didn't see it right away. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Maybe Maze Cutie, no way to... Yeah, no way to know for sure. No way to know for sure, that's right. Alright, we're back in. Alright, little swiftness of Zanza, then we get another one. Where's the other one? There it is. Wormhole to Storm Peaks. Windy, hello? May the Force be with you. Dude, the Force of Glyph of Expose Armor is with me tonight, Windy. I'm gonna expose everyone in this raid. They're gonna be defenseless against me. stupid ass ram mount. There's one warrior. So the warrior's gonna sunder like a couple of bosses, and then I'm exposing everything else. We need an intervention about the state of the bags. No intervention's necessary. Don't. What are you saying? Are you suggesting there's some kind of problem with having my bags organized in this fashion? I mean, or are you saying there's a problem that I'm carrying Constellus and Haunted Memento and Vial of the Sunwell? Look, look, I've got cool shit in my bags, okay? Little Dark Moon card heroism. Oh yeah, my rep tabard for Argent Crusade, of course, you need to have that. A little Essence of Fire, some lava cores in case I need to... Yeah, I got the lava cores in case I need to craft something from Molten Core, like the Core Marksman Rifle. Wait, do I have that on this character? I have it on one of my characters. It might actually not be this character. Do I have the shield? I think I got the shield also. I've been farming Molten Core a lot. Pretty sure I have the shield, okay, but it's not on this character. Never mind. Okay, there's no emergency crafting of Core Marksman Rifle on this character. So I could get rid of the fiery cores and lava cores. Oh, the reflect shield? Yeah. Thorn shield, whatever. Yeah, I've got 2 or 3 of them on my paladin. I love that shield. And I'm kind of sad that it's not really that good anymore. Yeah, the Force Reactive Disc. Remember we used that in AQ40 Speedrun? I remember someone from a Horde guild contacted me during Classic and was like, I need to figure out the math on how much damage Force Reactive Disc is actually going to add. On these, like, they were pulling a bunch of the stupid pink bugs that charge the... Are they called Guardians? I don't remember. Yeah, so it was like on like a 16 mob pull where they're all hitting me. Like how much they were trying to figure out how much DPS the Force Reactive Disc would add, and like I mathed it all out for them. I was like, yeah, a lot. A lot is the answer. that shit'll do so much damage. Oh yeah, we also have to carry around the Kirin Tor Signet. And the reason we need to do that is so that, let's see. Well, there's an NPC here. Here. I think there's one... Yeah, there's one here also. Then there's probably one in Borean Tundra right here that allows you to teleport from there to Dalaran if you've got your Kirin Tor Signet. Oh, shit. Wendy's got, link privileges in my chat? Okay. Let's check it out.
It's just too good. It's just too good. Credits to no.
Wait, this guy's Petriflast right here, the hunter. Then they're bringing even more mobs. They're 2 minutes into the run. They've already killed Scarum, and they're just grouping up. I mean, apparently just a ridiculous number of mobs. They're gonna keep going. They've got the disc equipped already. You can see some of the yellow shock or blue shocks going out. Wait, this is just a bunch of healers and the tank. I don't think they're even trying to kill this right here. I think they're just trying to group it up. And then maybe the rest of the squad is gonna come through and kill it later. Maybe they've got a bunch of Wrens on them, so I think they might be engaged with Bug Trio right now. Oh wait, the break is over. Wait, hang on, I have to do my actual raid right now. It's 3 mages plus 4 healers plus tank. Okay, that's 8 people. The rest of the raid's doing Bug Trio. Are they going to actually kill it? The trash? Okay, well, whatever. We'll have to deal with that later. Instant poison here. Deadly poison there. Wrath elixir there. Food buff here. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. This looks good. I'm gonna check my assigns. And I know I was in a siege. STERP. STERP is my driver in Siege Engine 3. Alright. Go into our Flame Leviathan gear set, slightly higher item level. Let's see, what do we want tonight? We want Pendulum, we want Intruders, we want Icy Intent, we want Solars, we're good on weapons, Comet's Trail, we could use a reply code ring also, we could use Cunning Deception. Okay, so there's a fair number of things we could do. Dude, this is Simonized 2. It's the most budget of my rogues. And by budget, I mean bad. Look, I got Sealing Ring. It's close enough. Gonna pull here soon. Ain't no way gonna need that ring. Yeah, dude, I press BIS every week, it pops up. But then they just like do this weird thing where they prio it to main raiders or something. And then when it's alts, you just roll on it, and I lose it every time. Make sure you have the correct music playing also. Alright, speedrun starts when Flame Leviathan dies.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Being Siege Gunner is the best. Start fire. Start fire over there. Start fire there. Okay. We're locked in now. Well, not technically we're not locked in yet. If a bunch of people die, we will reset Flame Leviathan and attempt to go again. But chances are that's not going to happen. Once Flame Leviathan actually dies, we are officially locked in. Shit. Ice block. We got it, it's good. The hell? My targeting reticule is kind of effed. Oh, okay. Alright, we have deaths. Unlucky. One of the demolishers went down, and then the people in that demolisher are now dead. Okay, we gotta go again, and we gotta go back to Yojamba. Yeah, that's a that's a oopsies. After one person died, and there was going to be a second death a moment later, they just called intentional wipe. Back to Yojamba, you guys. They say portal is outside. Okay. So crazy that Zanza is still so good. Dude, with Blizzard's obsession with, like, nerfing obscure or old things, I also cannot believe that, like, Zanza is still allowed to be used. Like, it's crazy to me. And, like, for fuck's sake, Fell Striker gives raw critical strike percentage. The buff from Fell Striker did not get converted to critical strike rating like every other item that gives you critical strike. Like, there's... everything else gets, like, a level... Like, you can't even use sharpening stones anymore. Like, they nerfed the fuck out of sharpening stones. Put a level requirement on that bullshit. The drums of speed, actually... You know, I'm thinking of more examples of things that are usable than things that are not. Drums of speed still being usable is kind of wild to me, too. Like, that one was crazy because every other leatherworking drum got nerfed. Says, you know, doesn't work on level 80 players. But drums of speed that make you go faster, those still work. For whatever reason, you know, who knows? Okay, we gotta switch the music, because, like, this isn't appropriate. The Doom music is only for good players and good speedruns. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, how many mobs is this? That looks like a lot. Oh, yeah, okay. They are actually just gonna take this out with, like, a couple of mages. They're just spamming flame strikes. Yeah, the rest of the raid is off killing the bug trio. Yeah, look, it's dual screen now. That's where the other half of the raid is. Wait, hang on. Gotta mount up. Now we can auto run. Okay. Bops, Bubbles, and Petries at the end? Wait, is this squad gonna get fucked? Is that what you're saying? Goes through, like, 2 shields? Yeah, that's expected, dude. I did that on my Paladin all the time. Just doing, like... Wait, I got stuck. Fuck. Careful of the murlocs, and remember death equals delete. Yes. This is definitely a hardcore character. You can tell from all the gear I have. Why are we in Westfall? Because we gotta go back to Yojamba. Back to Yojamba, as always, for these speed runs. Combat Rogue bailed a few days ago and asked me to play Combat instead of Frosty K. I find the Frost desync rotation fun. You say Combat is fun as well? Look, I'm an Assassination Rogue enjoyer, where you have a 2-button rotation and can basically turn off your brain if you want to. Combat is not that. It's like spinning a couple different plates between your buff management of like refreshing Slice and Dice, Rupture, and Exposed Armor if you need to do that. And then like, wait, is this still playing? Oh, it's still playing in the background. Hang on, we gotta back it up now. Because I didn't see the... That's Sartura. There we go. Potent Potables, Swiftness of Zanza. Okay, we're restocked. We're locked and reloaded. Big pog damage. There we go. Sparka 31 with a tier 1, 9 months of support. Thank you very much. Just notice you polished your raid frame. I made them small. Look at that. Does your Muty Rogue use Zanza? No, if I've got a passive 15% move speed, I don't bother with the Zanza. It's not quite as fast as a Zanza elixir. Like the talent is 15% move speed. This is 20%, but I evaluate that as like not worth losing your flask buff on an Assassination Rogue. But on a Combat Rogue where it's 0% versus 20%, yeah, that's worth losing 90 attack power over, and it's not even close. We're back. Alright. Little food buff. And we try to go again. Wait, they're getting PvP'd out front. Oh no. Okay. Back to this part. When are we seeing Simonize EU? I don't currently have plans to create Simonize EU. Oh, maybe when Joyous oh, wait. Oh no, I can't even mail my heirlooms over because it would have to be a whole separate account that I would have to pay a separate sub for. Yeah, is Noda offering me a job? Is that what you're doing? Kind of insane pull right there. We have Sarth already? What are you implying? Another NA legend. Okay, I understand. Alright, Buffy's, let's see. That looks like it, how it should be. Now we gotta go into STERP, STERP. Gotta see when he goes into a siege engine. Yeah, into a vehicle quick so you don't die. And then run away. Don't go in. Let him reset. What the hell? God damn it. Someone... one of the people, they were trying to do weapons test for their Demolisher. And, So look, one person got into the Demolisher, the pilot, whatever, and then they were trying to weapon test their vehicle doing a pyrite chuck. However, what happened was the passenger got into the vehicle and then loaded into the catapult before the pilot could do a proper weapons test. So then the pilot, according to what they said, turned the vehicle that way and forcibly ejected the passenger, and then turned the vehicle back around, which somehow launched the passenger directly onto Flame Leviathan. Well, what you have to do a weapons test, because sometimes when you hop into one of the Demolishers, your pyrite button just doesn't work. And if that happens, you have to relog. You have to relog to, get it fixed. Did we fail? Not yet. We haven't been saved to the instance yet, Ballicity, so we haven't failed yet. Oh, we got a Wrath Elixir. Okay, salvage siege engine. Where's my driver? Here we go. This is me. We're in there. We haven't been saved to the instance yet. That's correct. But we gotta get going here. We'll switch back to the Doom music if we actually ever start the run. Or we could do Elden Ring. I mean, Doom music's kind of just like the iconic Simon I Show speedrunning music, honestly. I don't think it needs updating. Can't go wrong with Mickey Gordon. True. Weapons hot, time to rain some freedom on Flame Leviathan? Hell yeah. Dude, we've got a anti-air rocket and a fire cannon. Wait, is that like... is it a fire cannon, or is that like a verb? The button is called to fire your can... yeah, okay. Shield generator. Wait, hang on. We could get some Die Valkyr going, Ride of the Valkyries from that one movie about Nam. God, how can I not remember? Apocalypse Now, that's what it's called. Let's go. Dude, if you don't know the German name of Ride of the Valkyries, like, don't even talk to me. Actually unsub and never watch my stream again. If you don't know, the German name is Die Valkyr, which I'm probably pronouncing wrong, frankly, but you know what? At least I'm not calling it Ride of the Valkyries. Pursuing me. Hopefully we can get away. Set that on fire. Set that on fire. Okay, 11 more seconds for this pursuit. Good. And that's a stun right there. Getting out of that ice drop. That guy gonna get iced? No, apparently not. Looking for other people that might get iced. Light that on fire. See if there's pyrite in the air that I can get. Yeah, right there. There's another one. Come on, get the thing. Oh my god. Dude. Impossible to pitch my camera at an angle that actually lets me... I'm gonna shield up here. I think we're taking some fire damage. Okay. We've now spent all of our energy. Oh, now my targeting reticule's kind of messed up. Okay. Combat set. Run is live. That was not really great execution there. Could have done better. Okay. We're in. We do 2 waves of dwarves. Get in position for a strong fan of knives there. Keep the slice going. More fans. Cloak can help me prevent those knockbacks. Slice refresh. Oh, that's a lot of health.
She won't remain grounded for long.
Oh, that's 3 down? It's not good. This is a problem. All the killing sprees into the Razorscale. Oh, I didn't vanish properly. Just going up into the air. Luckily, we had a lot of deaths there. She should... Yeah, she's coming right back down, so this isn't like some insanely large time loss. It's just not exactly the way we wanted it to go. But a lot of deaths mean we didn't meet the damage check to one-phase this. Yeah, Sentinel doing whirlwinds causes problems. Holding my tricks so I can tricks the tank immediately after. Okay. Yeah, I got 12 seconds. Looking like I'm a little behind, though. Did we get the Crusader? Okay, the tricks isn't going to cover. I'm not there fast enough. Unfortunate. Gonna tricks into meta tank. So I think Crusader Aura Mastery is necessary to make that run fast enough. That's something we did in the other run that made that timing possible, but was not possible here. Try to hit a speed pot on this next trinket proc. There we go. We did pull aggro at the start when I killing spreed. That was yikes. Boom. Mounting and moving. Ruthlessness procs feel so good when on EA duty. Yeah, they do. Don't have much of a tail here. This is good. Look at the map. Moving as a unit. Cooldowns are for the heart. Tricks goes out on the Warlock after the heart. The main thing I want to do pre-heart is put up a big slice. So right now, I just want to build for the biggest slice I can. It's as big as it's going to get, I suppose. Okay. Come on, show me the dark matter. There we go. Got our adrenaline rush. Chillin', 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 chillin'. Slice. Expose. Build rupture. This will be 2 slice, 1 expose. Build rupture. Fuck. We got a little bit. No, we're fine. We're fine.
Run out.
What's going on here? There we go. A little blade flurry. Not get greedy. Just go for the 4 rupture. 2 slice. 1 expose. Now we'll go for more rupture. Tricks my Warlock buddy again. That's probably a bad rupture on account he's about to die. Okay, not a single gravity bomb. That's what you want to see. Pretty good pull. Tried to get a slice off of him before he died. I'm watching it. I gotta go for it now. Though these things have a really big aggro range. I had to go early to hit that distract in time. He's moving again. Okay. Tried to grab a slice off of him also right before he died. Fix tank. Simon, why do you enter and exit stealth even when you're combat? It's because it's a habit. It's a habit from playing enough Assassination where it does actually matter. It doesn't do anything. Expose up, slice up. Has to be a 4-point in case I didn't get that ruthlessness trigger. This is a very difficult boss to tank. Positioning is so yikes. I don't think I can get it. Okay, now we've got it. And now it's gone. Oh, yeah. Alright, whoopsies. Wrong target. There we go. I want to see if there's another Rune of Power. I want to be ready to insta-tricks my Warlock. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. That's opportunity for my Warlock. It's huge. I had the tricks up at the right time. Hopefully, my Warlock utilized that double Rune plus Tricks of the Trade to put a Corruption onto the boss. And now he can, we're waiting for next rune here.
The legacy of spawns shall not be undone.
Okay. You can always see the glyphs that I'm using by checking on the exclamation point glyphs. I update that for every raid. Uh-oh, boss is in the thing. Uh-oh. We gotta move him. Okay. That's a Wiperino. Wiperino. So he was being tanked stationary, and then something happened that caused him to back up a little bit and enter the rune, which killed, I believe the first casualty was Vive, Priest Healer. Are we still on speed pace right now? Like, we're going fast, we're going zoom, zoom, zoom? Or we... Would they be missing Xants? Okay. They say it's, oh, dude, it's like you can wipe and still, like, have the team be, like, hyper-focused. Okay, well, they say, with that wipe, it's basically F. Speedrun. Failed. Change the stream title here. We'll just switch to Hollow Knight music. Okay. We keep it going. Don't worry, we got another run tomorrow, and we're gonna keep going fast here. I screwed that up. Okay, we're just gonna let this rupture drop. Get back to the situation we want to be in. With our combo points. Oh, wait, no, this guy's about to be dead. Okay. Little expose armor right there. Keep our tricks ready for this next Runa power. Never mind. Tricks is like super important to hit when there's a potential for a double rune. Which just means he has to randomly choose to cast it pretty close together. Back to the rune. Come on, there's the expose. Okay. Bro, I cannot spend this energy fast enough. So annoying. I need to have Mutilate in combat. So I can spend more energy per global. Oh, he got... Oh, okay, he's dead. Okay, Algalon time. What are we seeing here? What are we seeing? Data Disc? Iron-Studded? Storm Rune? Phalia's Vestments? Sapphire... no intruders. No intruders. Okay, Algalon is one of the bosses that I don't have to expose. But if I make the gameplay error of casting expose anyways, then I get saddled with exposing for the entire rest of the fight. So we gotta be really careful and definitely not accidentally cast expose. Okay? Faint up. Dude, but I gotta expose, like, everything else. I'm not gonna take it off my bar. Change glyph? No, I don't have time to change glyph before and change glyph after. That's not gonna happen.
Your actions are illogical. All possible results for this encounter have been calculated. The Pantheon will receive the Observer's message regardless of outcome. See your world through my eyes. A universe so vast as to be
5,
immeasurable,
4,
incomprehensible
3,
even to your greatest
1.
minds.
Okay.
The stars.
So we just do 2, and then 5. But with the adrenaline rush, we get to put a little eviscerate in there.
Watch your step.
Left leg. Left leg melee.
Watch your step.
Right leg. Okay.
Watch your step.
Left leg. Gimme, 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 gimme.
Find
Witness the
shelter.
fury of the cosmos.
Right leg melee.
Watch your step.
Left leg.
Watch your step.
Right leg. Okay.
Watch your step.
Left leg.
Find
Witness the
shelter.
fury of the cosmos.
Melee's right leg.
Watch your step.
Left leg.
Behold the true.
Damn, I didn't get the ruthlessness. Ugh, slice and dice, yikes. Okay. Lose a little bit of rupture time there. That's fine.
Watch your step.
Right leg.
Watch Watch your step.
Left leg. Good, 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 good. Okay, we move. Straight into Kologarn. We're still going fast. Reply code, Sabaton, Star Shard, and Star Beaded Cinch. No comment right there. But that reply code, you know, that drops every time, and we still need it. Wendy was very upset earlier that I still needed a reply code on my alt rogue. There was a death mid-Algalon. Having to do expose armor on this boss is so fucking scuffed. Insanely scuffed having to put up a expose. Because, like, I have to put up the expose and I have to put up the slice. That's 4 globals. And it's like my trinkets are going to proc during that time. So it delays. It really chunks out. Like, I can't get as much Blade Flurry Fan of Knives time. Because I have to spend my first globals on that, and then, like, my trinkets are gone. Oh, I'm in the hands. Are we gonna die? Yeah, not enough damage on the hand. We're dead. Super, I'm dead. Okay, no more speed potion. Where is our flask? There we go.
You prevail where the Titan's own perfect creations have failed.
No more speed.
I've rearranged.
Yeah, at least while I'm dead, I don't have to cast expose armor.
I cannot be certain of my own calculations anymore.
Food buff. Oh, there's a Wrathstone on that one. Too late for the food buff.
I lack the strength to transmit the signal. You must hurry. Find a place of power close to the surface.
Just the place. Do you be alright?
I'm not worried about my fate, Bronson. If the signal is not transmitted in time, reorigination will proceed regardless. Save your world.
Combat's kind of good on this pull, huh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oof. Little breather time. Would it be smart to have the tank use a nitro boost and try to kite when they get enraged? Like, have that as a backup in case that enrages? Because that seems to happen a lot. So they would need to not use boot between Algalon and Kologarn, I think. Oh yeah, we can food buff now. Is there a fish feast? Yeah. We'll nitro boost and catch them. Okay. Okay, big AoE, big fan of knives. Mimiron's been pulled. It's good. Human racial, get out of that. Put up my expose armor on the big boy. Lots of ads, we can fan. Revenant coming in. We gotta finish off big boy, then Revenant, then we go back to AoE. Boom. Okay, more snakes. Oh, we overlap tricks. That's actually my bad. I did mine later. Melmil's was already up and I hit mine. That was a mistake on my part. Because we only have 2 tricks here, we really want to spread them out and not overlap them for, you know, helping control the threat of the mobs as we, like, continually pull more mobs. There we go. Winter Revenant. Trying to get in so I can Sinister and Expose. Do a little Slice refresh. Time for Fan of Knives. W straight into Hodir. We don't have much of a trail, that's good.
You will suffer for this trespass.
Okay, move to boss, tricks of the trade.
Keep moving.
Gonna have to tricks the tank again. Nice, I like this tank. Look at that. Whoopsies, I didn't... One of my abilities was wrong. Okay. We dropped some, like, important buff uptime for a few seconds there. Yep.
Find shelter.
The North consume you.
Boss is dead. Okay. Yep. The distract was called for, and then turns out, no, we didn't actually want that. Okay. Alright, we're going Thorim next. Use this time to redo these poisons. This is going to be a fat pull, 4 mobs at once. That was actually not even very good execution. Yeah, okay, he's dead. We're slow moving because we don't have a Zanza anymore. Focus Captain. Good. Good, good, good.
Those who dare to interfere with my sport will pay. Wait. I remember you. In the mountain.
Thorim. What's Thorim gonna give us? Wait, what did...
My lord, why else would these invaders have come into our
Gloves of the Frozen Glade? Okay, we didn't get Drape of Icy Intent. That's kind of lame. Been slice and dice up. Good. Where's the next mob spawn? There it is. Whoa. We did that badly. Hold some threat. Shouldn't have done that. Tried to get a slice there. Didn't get it before it died. Slice refresh. Okay. Here's boss.
I will crush you myself.
Impossible. Lord Thorim, I will bring your foes a frigid death.
Oh, we've got to expose the guy. God damn it. Okay, faint active. Good. Expose. This has to be a low rupture. 4-point rupture, because we gotta refresh these others. Be the last rupture for sure. I don't know if that's even a good rupture. He's very close to death.
Stay your arms. Behold,
Oh my
I
god.
have the evil that has been
Goddamn Blizzard.
left my kingdom in ruins, corrupted my brother, and slain my wife.
Alright, Auriaya time next.
Now it falls to
When
you,
will be the next hardcore stream? Thursday.
us all.
The stream schedule is always on the Discord, pinned in the streams channel.
Aid as I am able. You must prevail.
We got back-to-back Ulduar speed runs, Tuesday and Wednesday. This one is already a bit scuffed. We had a early wipe on Iron Council. I'm on it, Simon. Have to get all of them. Got to first distract. Uh-oh. What are they doing without me? I turn around for 4 seconds to hit a distract on the boss, and everyone dies. Yeah, on hardcore we're level 34, almost level 35. So literally all of last stream I was just like trying to find a Nomergon or Razorfen crawl group, and I couldn't find it. Like I was just like grinding mobs, posting and looking for group chat. One group did message me, but they were using a 31 warrior tank and a 31 paladin tank and a 31 priest healer. And I was like, I will pass on that group for Nomergon. That does not sound like the kind of hardcore group I want to join. Alright. Almost time for Auriaya. How goes the speed run? It's not a speed run anymore. I hope that explains enough.
Some things are better left alone. The secret dies with you.
Unlucky.
The secret dies with you.
Yeah, the leaps didn't exactly happen properly. It's okay. We already turned off the Doom music. We're on Hollow Knight now. We don't have the teleporter here, so run back isn't very good. We cannot take the teleporter yet. We try again. Yeah, so what happened, so the Shadow Priest, is supposed to go in, take all 4 leaps, then get bopped. And the problem was the Shadow Priest went in, got 2 of the leaps, the other cats just kind of stood there and hung out. Then the Shadow Priest got bopped, and then the remaining 2 leaps went on someone else, and that was bad. I'm pretty sure that's what happened, and then I think there was a tank death, and then everyone else was dead. So, yeah. This is one of, like, the easiest bosses in a normal run, but actually getting the pull just right, clean, and quick for Auriaya is a very difficult part of a speedrun. Full armor penetration combat. That sounds like a loser strategy for bad people. I'm gonna not do that. Okay, here we go. We go again.
Some things are better left alone.
What? What did I just click? I hit my vanish. Ay, ay, ay. This stupid... I hate this boss. Oh, well.
Fear incoming. Interrupt.
So that very fourth cat, it just stood around and didn't jump for a while. Guess we'll adrenaline. And it was my bright idea to be like, okay, well, it's not jumping, maybe it's not going to jump. And then I pressed W and then it jumped on me. Obviously. Fucking annoying.
Stack.
Yeah, right. Alright, so we're gonna try to pull this pack into that pack. Rune-scribed blade. Unbreakable chest guard. Cloak of the Makers. Okay. Oh, I don't have a food buff. I had like a whole time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There, that's nice. That's how we would do that pull in a speed run. And then we go directly into Freya.
Elders, grant me your strength.
Oh, it's gonna get healed.
The elements shall overtake you.
Okay. Why am I dazed? The hell am I? I'm stuck on like a tree or something? There's a lot of them. You can go up to 5 here. Okay. Not the cleanest lasher situation, of course. But we got through it. Now it's just basic Freya.
Run away. Run away.
Ran through some of those light beams. Didn't take too much damn, though.
Run out.
Cloak immediately.
Children, assist me!
We're on the water spirit.
Run away.
Dropped a slicey dice. Good. Got it just in time. Ground tremor soon. We can have a Tricks of the Trade ready for that. Is she gonna do it? No. Apparently not.
Shall overtake you.
Big Tricks of the Trade damage. Oof, one's in the raid. Move away from it. Alright, we're good. We're good. No problem. Okay, could be anything next.
Children, assist
And by anything, I mean one of these two options. There were actually only two options. Whoa. Taking too much damage. I don't know what I was taking damage from.
Run away.
Ionar, your servant requires aid.
Run away.
Okay, we're just trying to do cleave damage here.
Run out.
Unlucky. I don't have a cloak to get rid of this right now. I'm dead. Was I out of range? Maybe I was out of range of the healers? Maybe that's why I didn't get healed? I don't know. What killed me? I assume it was just ticking damage from... Yeah, ticking damage from Nature's Fury, and then there was a 13,000 ground tremor. I got a Holy Shock right after the ground tremor, but it wasn't enough. So it looks like I was in range, I just didn't get healed. So what we were trying to do there with Ancient Conservator spawning last, we were trying to put extra damage onto Freya to like start DPSing Freya while just cleaving down the Ancient Conservator.
I can see clearly once more. Thank you, heroes.
Bronze pendant to the veneer, no blade twister. We don't actually need blade twister on this guy. Wait, am I running back? I guess I'm running back. Menarch, hello.
Damage.
Tier 1 sub, 7 months of support. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Look, the run is not going as expected, okay? There's another speed run tomorrow, okay? With the main roster. I'll play on my main character, everyone else will be on their main character, it will pump. It'll be insane. The Tuesday the Tuesday run is usually a bit scuffed. So what I realized, I was trying to use a mouse over tricks macro, but what I realized is it's harder to know if... Wow. Wait, I was thinking it wouldn't show me if it's in range or not. Basically, I have to mouse over the person, then look at the keybind to see if they're in range for my tricks of the trade or not. Wait, and it doesn't even work. Look. I definitely can't do this person, but it's not reading red. Yeah, I think I should go back to the focus one. I'll practice using the mouse over one later, I guess. Okay. Oh, we should actually get a food buff. I think we didn't have food buff for Freya because we had died on Auriaya, then I forgot to do it. We can get it now, though. Nice 80 attack power. Okay. So, we are pausing because one of our people just got their 30th fragment from Freya. So they're gonna go do, turn that in and then rejoin us. Crafting a Valenier today. Pretty cool. So, in a speedrun, we all come in here as quick as we can from Freya, but one person who has like a sprint ability is going to go all the way around to press the button. Everyone else sits here to get ready. And they press the button, and then we come in like this. Tricks my Warlock buddy. Forgot about doing, you know, the expose armor thing. Alright, now we can build up for a rupture. We'll hold the adrenaline for... We'll hold the adrenaline for phase 2 and phase 4.
Run out.
That shouldn't have been a... yeah, that was extremely not good planning. That should have been a 4-point rupture to make sure I could get my other things up properly. Okay. What happened? Cat Lady? The first wipe was on Iron Council, unfortunately. Much earlier than Cat Lady.
the VX-001 anti-personnel assault cannon. You might want to take cover.
Expose up first.
This area will self-destruct in 8 minutes.
Fascinating.
Okay. They did not dodge the frost bomb properly.
Watch your step.
We must have had like a really do we have a really fast phase 1, or did I delay? It was weird to me that the Killing Spree and Blade Flurry were not available on pull for at the start of phase 2. So like my trinkets synced up at the start of phase 2, as they always do, but my Killing Spree Blade Flurry wasn't available. That's either a very fast phase 1, or I delayed them too long at the start of phase 1.
Your efforts have yielded some fantastic data. Now,
Self-destruct
where
in
did I
7
put it?
minutes.
Oh, no, there it is. Isn't it beautiful? I call it the magnificent aerial command unit.
On the assault bot. Little rupture.
This area will self-destruct in 6 minutes.
Soon. There we go. Little killing spree.
Outplayed. Preliminary testing phase complete. Now comes the true test.
Oh, we got blasted into the air. Can we get that one? Okay.
Gaze upon its magnificence.
Okay.
Bask in its glorious.
This
I maybe shouldn't have Blade Flurry Killing Spree the head there.
C07 TRON.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hit the adrenaline and blast here.
Negative.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Keep moving.
Oh!
Gnosis negative.
Down. What? Okay, let's find out what hit me.
Watch your step.
Laser? The laser barrage hit me? Did I get too close? Inside hit... Yeah, it's not a frontal cone exactly. It's,
Watch your
there's like the very center of the mob, and then there's like frontal cone, but it's actually surrounds behind him just a little bit also. The laser barrage does actually hit the like hitbox of it is a little bit behind the boss as well. It's kind of annoying. I think I've died to that once before, of like being technically behind the boss, but
Watch your
too close into it that I get clipped.
It would appear that I've made a slight
Oh, all I was getting was a
I allowed my mind to be corrupted by that fiend in the prison.
prognosis Megadeth. Yep.
Systems seem to be functional now.
It's okay.
Clear.
We got Vezax. Oh. Okay, whatever. We got Vezax and we got Yogg-Saron, both of which can drop good items for us. Pendulum and Cunning Deception legs. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's why I should have zoned in. Okay. I'm a little bit behind. We got 1, 2, 3 people behind. Need some paladin buff on Rogue. Kings, please. Thank you. Super, which one you said you were getting? Alright, I got left. Okay, I'm not burning cooldowns. When I'm full-time combat, I save the cooldowns for the double pull, which is right after this pull. Get the food buff.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get this disarm. There it is. Slice. Fan. Cloak off the Thunderclap. Thunderclap's an attack speed slow. It's a physical debuff, like it has a red outline. But it is something you can remove with Cloak, so that's good. Kill the rogue. Good. No, trinkets proc to get. Okay, are they going to be ready for the pull? I don't know. They might not be. 30 seconds. Maybe they will. I think they'll be ready. It's actually a pretty long intermission here. We can put our Titan Steel Spellblade on, and we gotta hit an instant poison on it. Okay. Here we go. Here's the double pull. Back to the dragon. Keep fainting. Pretty good. Not as good as Assassin can do there. I don't know, Melville might have got feared or something. Or just got like turbo unlucky Fell Striker procs. Yeah, okay. Okay. Void Beast next. Alright. We could... This is a spot in a speedrun, because they'll take a couple seconds after this pull. This is a spot in a speedrun where I could switch a glyph, like I've got time to do it. So I will go into fan. So we have expose faint fan. Or sorry, expose faint killing spree.
2, 1.
Your destruction will herald a new age of suffering.
Interrupt 1. Interrupt 2.
Get going.
Interrupt 3.
Go on General Vezax now. This is one of the ones where I don't have to expose.
Interrupt 2. Interrupt 3.
So we're good here. Could have maybe replaced the expose glyph, frankly.
Interrupt.
What did I replace? I replaced a fan glyph? I mean, I could have done two... If I had time, I could do two glyph swaps here.
Interrupt 1. Interrupt 2.
Thinking about it, this is not one where... Oh, shit!
Interrupt 3.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't tricksing. I tricked once at the start, but I didn't remember to do it again.
Interrupt.
Okay. We can do this one adrenaline rush right here,
Interrupt.
and then we'll have it up for the Animus.
Interrupt 1. Interrupt
Do a little eviscerate, killing spree.
3. Interrupt 1. Interrupt 2.
This'll T.
Interrupt
Tricks my
3.
tank again.
Interrupt 1.
Good rupture.
Interrupt 2.
And we'll get this slice and dice refresh also. Perfect.
Interrupt 3.
Build for rupture.
Interrupt 1.
This has to be a low rupture to make sure I get the slice and dice in time. This to just be a 1-point slice too. No, on this boss in particular, you want to be tricksing the tanks because they can't generate enough threat to stay ahead of the range DPS. So when you can pump more threat into the tank, it raises the threshold of how much damage the range DPS get to do,
Interrupt 2.
which is much more important than just the piddly little % damage bonus that you get off of the like direct cast of tricks.
Interrupt 1. Interrupt 2. Interrupt 3. Interrupt 1. Interrupt 2. Interrupt 3. Interrupt 1. Interrupt 2. Interrupt 3. Interrupt 1. Interrupt 2.
Alright, we're gonna hold these 5 combo points here. Whoa, he just healed a lot.
Interrupt.
Never mind, we don't have to hold those combo points anymore.
Interrupt 2.
We'll be able to rebuild.
Interrupt 3. Interrupt 1.
There we go.
Interrupt 2.
Okay, so we hold
Interrupt
tricks of the
3.
trade.
begin. Interrupt 1. Interrupt 2. Interrupt 3. Interrupt 1. Interrupt 2. Interrupt 3. Interrupt 1. Interrupt 2.
We have to expose, redo a tricks. You see, look, they're riding really close on threat there. They need more threat. Like, these damage dealers, like, they're close to just having to throttle. And they probably were throttling.
3. Interrupt 1. Interrupt 2.
Okay. How does double dagger work as combat? Is it complete garbage? Yes. That's exactly what it is.
Interrupt 1. Interrupt 2. Interrupt 3.
What horrors await you?
Alright, no one even died. Wait, maybe they died and got battle res, but no one was dead at the end, so. Fearless Scorpio, hello, how's it going? This is a pretty long... No pendant? Wait, oh, no pendant. Again, dude, it's a freaking two-hand sword. Yikes. Okay. They're talking about attempting to one-phase the brain.
1.
That'll be exciting.
The time to strike at the head of the beast will soon be upon
We
us.
go.
Focus your anger and hatred on his minions.
Alright, alright.
Hatred and rage guide your blows.
Whoa. Whoa. There's not a lot of opportunities to safely press killing spree on that boss.
No pause to your attack.
So I took it while it was there.
Let hatred and rage guide your blows.
Oh, lots. Okay. I'm gonna eat it. Didn't have faint for that one.
Yes, show them no mercy. Give no pause to your attack.
Okay.
Let hatred and rage guide your blows.
I'm gonna eat it on this one too. Goddamn faint cooldown. Okay. Phase 2. Constrictor Tentacle right here. Corruptor over there. Crusher over there.
Run away.
Okay. 35 seconds until portals. We got time. Which hand do you have Deadly Poison? Deadly Poison always goes on your fast weapon, and for combat, that's always your offhand. Yeah, we can hit this constrictor a little more. Okay.
Tremble, mortals, before the coming of the end.
Bad news, sire. The clans are united under Black Hand in this assault. They will stand together until storm.
Here we go.
Gul'dan is bringing up his warlocks by nightfall. Until then.
Wait, no shot. We won phase.
We'll be trying to take
We lost someone. Unlucky. They didn't realize that someone was dead when they called for the heroism.
As long as men with stout hearts are manning the walls and the throne, storm
Yeah, with one person down, it's like, yeah, no shot. You won phase 0 light. Well.
petty quarrels only make me stronger.
Well, we did a big pump. But it wasn't big enough.
Tremble, mortals, before the coming of the end.
Alright, it was a little bit close. I mean, we'd have been able to push a lot more. We'd not a lot, but some more, certainly, if we,
All have given that which must be given.
if we stayed in the final 5 seconds. You know, everyone started moving out at 5 seconds till end.
For it to be as it must, yes.
We got here. %. Red, blue, red.
Know that your end comes soon.
Okay. I do not have to expose armor. Yogg-Saron phase 3. I do have to tricks my warlock buddy.
Silence here.
62 sanity. Okay. Rupture up. Goddamn lunatic gaze. Here's adrenaline.
Silence here.
Whoa. Oh no, keep burning. We had him sub 2% for so long. Damn. That was close. Yeah, we had him sub 2% for so long. Couldn't finish it. Okay. If you were playing a caster, what caster would that be? Do Unholy Death Knights count as casters? They do a lot of spell damage. Enhanced Shaman, does that count as a caster also? I would do that. Ret Paladin. Basically anything that's melee that you can still call a caster, I would pick that. Oh shit, loot time. Okay. I'm pretty sure nothing good dropped for me. Oh, off spec? Whatever. I was gonna write a note on that. Archivum, data disk, malice. Yeah, okay, all that stuff blows. Okay. Okay. Food buff. And then we'll re-flask. They're gonna distribute some of that loot. Where's my other flask? There we go. And redo instant poison main hand, deadly poison offhand. Look, this time we'll one phase the brain for sure, okay? Trust me. Okay. Yeah, the only thing the drop was like Wrathstone. Wrathstone is a very niche item, but I would use for the double trash pull before Vezax is something I would use it for. Basically, whenever you have a combat segment where it's like less than 50 seconds, where you know you're only going to get one trigger of Dark Matter or Runestone or Comet's Trail, when you like your other ones that are, 45-second internal cooldowns. If you know your combat segment's short, that you're only going to get one trigger of those, Wrathstone actually is, almost always better in those situations. Could use it for Brain 1 phase? Yes, absolutely, yeah. Bag spec? Yeah. It's nice to have spec, Let me just collect more of this loot, It's nice to have. I need it. Also, this character's Infinity Gauntlet is not nearly completed. I only have 3 of the 5 trinkets. Look. Dark Matter, Runestone, Blood of the Old God. I'm missing Comets and Wrathstone. What's this? Mirror of Truth. That's a pretty nice trinket. Damn, look at that. Pyrite and Mirror of Truth. Insane. One day, I'm sure they'll get Dark Matter. Pyrite? Yeah, I do have Pyrite, but Pyrite's like a low tier, okay? It's not one of the 5 trinkets that you insert into your Infinity Gauntlet to control the universe, okay? My main has a completed Infinity Gauntlet, okay? My 2 alts are not at that point. They're sending out just a couple more items. Oh, who got the Wrathstone? Oh shit, Otta got the Wrathstone. Probably not using that stupid Mirror of Truth anymore. Look at that. Upgraded. Insane. Caress and Golden Serenite. Nice. No more Mirror of Truth. Feels good, man. Sabatons of Lifeless Night. Alt Abyss. Titan Guard. Disenchant. Pyrite is like a toe ring tier of trinket. I mean, it's better than all the stuff from Phase 1. But that's about all I can say about it. Alright, another attempt at Soggy Yoggy. See if we can send this one brain phase this time. Oh wait, they're looking at reply code right now. They're asking about any main raiders needing reply code. Boom, rolling for reply code. We rolled a 10. Fuck. We do not get that. Adia coming in strong with a 98. See, this is what Windy doesn't understand. He was making fun of me for not having reply code ring yet. I got okay rings. But reply code ring, definitely better. Alright, they're gearing up. I think they're done handing out all the bullshit loot. Oh, we could change a glyph also. Expose, fan, feint, slice, blade flurry. Do we even want to? Am I ready? Yes. Killing spree, feint. These two we want. Expose. What could we run instead of expose? I mean, slice or blade flare are the only options we have right now. I wouldn't really mess with it. Okay. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Strike at the head of the beast will soon be upon us. Focus your anger and hatred on his minions. Let hatred and rage guide your blows.
Should have blade flurried earlier. Not gonna get it. Oh. A big hit there. I burned my cloak. I don't think I even resisted the spell.
Yes, show them no mercy. Give no pause to your attack.
Okay, some extras coming in.
Let hatred and rage guide your blows.
Expose up. Slice. Feint active. That's good. Got a couple extras coming in. We're gonna get the feint on this one. That's nice.
Let hatred and rage guide your blows.
Did we take a full blast? Thought I had feint. Maybe feint like just faded as that one went down.
1,000 paces.
Okay. Whoa. That's not a good Crusher spawn point for us. We're kind of far away from that other shit, so we're just going straight to this guy here. Interrupt.
Tremble, mortals, before the coming of the end.
Okay. Stricter, there's a Corruptor. Okay, 15 seconds to portals. And just move and then chill. 10 seconds. What the? Wait. Does Thor think this is his portal? Am I looking at maybe the wrong... Yeah, this is me. This is good. We got Ice Crown.
Tremble, mortals, before the coming of the end.
Your resilience is admirable.
Here we go. This is going to be a one phase for sure. Good. That was nice. One phase. With time to spare, frankly. Oopsies. Got too close to the boss. Little thistle tea. Tricks my warlock buddy. Oh, there's another gaze. Unlucky. This has to be only a 1-point slice. Blade Flurry's up. Redo the slicey dice. Easy. Phew! There we go. Oh! Oh! Look at that! Little cunning deception leggings just dropped. That was 0 lights. 0 lights. There's a Mimiron's head here too. Look at that. Mimiron's head is mains prio, so I'm pretty sure we won't even be able to roll on it. But everything is mains prio over alt, and we're on an alt right now. But I'm pretty sure all the mains that need those legs already have them. I think. So we may be able to get the legs. Crown of Luminescence. Flame Levy set. Off spec. Flame Levy set. Off spec. Pass. 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 Alt BIS. Pass. Alt BIS. Pass, pass. Okay. Haven't seen a cinch drop yet. How's your run going? Anything spicy? Well, it was going to be a speed run, Magic Goodies, and as it frequently goes, something went wrong along the way, and we wiped, and then it was not good. And then they wiped some more. Did we have another full wipe? We had a lot of situations where we had a lot of deaths. I know that for sure. Yeah, we might have full wiped once or twice. Or like, once or twice after the first full wipe. We just crafted another Valinir, though. That's nice. They're going to turn... Sketch is going to turn the quest in right now. Alright, let me see if... Let me see if some Warcraft logs have been posted yet. I don't see them yet. Warcraft logs. Alright, you can see the loot allocation right down there still. Simonize. Simonize 2. Look for whatever my most recent Algalon is. May 16th. That's today. Okay. Superliminal. Oh, shoot. Super needed these legs. I didn't think he needed the legs yet. Or anymore. Okay. So we don't get the legs. They go to Supra, who's main warrior. Okay. Encounter damage. Encounter ID exclamation point equals 744. This will filter out Flame Leviathan. And we did all right. Considering we're exposing for pretty much all the bosses. Definitely not the best. Not super happy with that. Let's look boss by boss. Razorscale. Nice, we're up there. Ignis. That's good. Tamamo, the trial, making us all look bad. Doing strong XT Deconstructor. We did 27 to life sparks, 1.79 to Deconstructor. Alright. Iron Council on the kill attempt. This is a fight where combat really struggles because their cooldowns just don't work really well on Iron Council. Algalon, we did pretty good. That one's good. Kologarn, also, we died on that one. We were doing good. Let's look at the first 30 seconds. We owned in the first 30 seconds. I mean, Melmil owned a little bit more because, well, probably Melmil didn't have to cast Expose Armor. That's one where casting Expose Armor just really fucks you. Most bosses you don't get, like, it's not as big of a deal, but on that one it is a really big deal. Hodir. He did okay, but it's like, that's one, Assassination rogues do much better on Hodir because they do much more magical damage. so they can benefit more from the Singed debuff. Thorim. We did pretty good. I like that. That was a fine Thorim performance. Auriaya. Oof. Did we die? Did we die on this boss? If we didn't die, that's even more embarrassing. Okay, yeah, we did. Oh, yeah, duh. Okay, we died. We died right at the start. We did get rezzed, but then, you know, we've lost a lot at that point. Alright, Freya. Down near the bottom. Trust me, it's not going to look this embarrassing when we go on my main next raid. Melmill, Simon I Show. Did we die on Mim also? We did die on Mim. Oof. Yeah, that was the laser barrage. We were behind the boss, but it was... Oof. This can still hit you behind the boss. General Vezax, damage done. Oh, alright, alright. Vezax into Yogg-Saron. Did we do good brain damage, though? Let's look at the all enemies brain of Yogg-Saron. Yeah, we did pretty good brain damage. Top 5 out of the brain damage. Okay, we need to craft a leg armor for those new legs. Not for us, but for our teammate. For the warrior that got him. Get onto my main, who's a leather worker. Get that taken care of. My last Razorscale, he meleeed and killed me during wing buffet killing spree. Is it possible tank got pushed back and I was only target in range? I do not know why that may have happened. Let's see, what do we need? Item enhancement. Whoopsies, trade canceled. Ice scale. Yeah, this is what we need. 2, 2, 1. Okay, that's correct. Ice scale leg armor. Any ZG runs? We usually do all of our mount and binding runs on Thursday, so not today. Ice scale leg armor. We're gonna quick scout, see, I'm asking in guild chat if anyone's doing 10 mans. We have one person saying they could tank, one person saying they can heal. Okay, we're seeing what kind of squad we've got. Five people. Could use 5 more. We got 1 tank, 1 healer. We'll see if this run pops off. If we have 10 people to do it, we'll do it. Otherwise, I'm gonna go to bed. That's basically it. Hope Joyous Journeys buff will be active next reset. I'd assume it'll be coming back before Phase 3. I think it was very well received, and, you know, I would guess that Blizzard would bring it back.
Just in time. Let's see this thing off then.
We need 1 healer and 3 damage dealers to make this Ulduar 10 happen. If you hit 80 with the buff, you'll get an achievement. Time to get Simon 4 locked and loaded. Depending on what group we get, if we get a group, we may bring my main, and we may bring one of my alts. My main no longer needs anything. I suppose I could use a reply code ring for AoE pulls, but that's a 10-man reply code ring is better than Loop of the Agile, specifically on a big AoE pull. Then one of my alts still needs a rune stone, and one of my alts still needs... Why does this guy have a fang equipped? Oh, this is because I'm in my Flame Leviathan set. Yeah, here. I have a boot blade and a twister. You can't get twister out of 10-man. I'm talking about 10-man loot. Anyways, yeah, so this guy could use a reply code ring specifically for AoE pulls, which is like, that's a really minor item. One of my guys could use a rune stone, and then the last guy could use a Loop of the Agile. So each of the characters still needs one item. Need one damage dealer and one healer to round out this run. Oh, one damage dealer? Okay, we just need one more healer. And then we might have an Ulduar 10 on our hands here. Bear tank, Amy? We got Paladin tank, probably as the primary tank. And then Elk Bear can always off tank when needed for two, I think we're live. I think we've convinced a guildmate to come. Reply code, Loop of the Agile, or Mjolnir Runestone. I will pick which rogue I bring to make minimal loot competition. No one's saying they need any of this loot, so we might even filter 2 different rogues into this run. That would be hype. If I brought 2... Maybe we get 2 of our rogues through here. Let's get, yeah, that would be good. Nah, not literal multi-boxing, just switching back and forth. We'll still do 2 Ulduar 10s. I'll just bring my main to the 10-man on Saturday, and then I think my plan is I'll bring my 2 different alts to this same run. I need Iron Council. Seeing as there's no competition for Loop the Agile or Runestone, my plan's to bring, 2 different rogues, the 2 that need each of those items. And then just swap. Simon 4, well, if Joyous Journey comes out, we'll probably level Simon 4. Okay, so we'll start on Simonize 2, and then after Iron Council, I'll switch to Simon 3, who needs the Runestone. Okay. Yeah, well, I'll redo a YouTube intro also. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me take a quick bathroom break. And then when I'm back, we'll redo the YouTube intro, okay? I'll be right back, guys. We're going to do an Ulduar 10, and we're going to get a bunch of items. Both of the items we need are going to drop. For sure, 100% guaranteed, but I just got to be right back real quick. Oh! There's not much circulation in my legs right now. I've been sitting for too long. Gotta stand up slowly. Okay. 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 You want to say hi to the YouTube frogs? Now's your chance.